Yo, what's up, guys? I'm about to start that intro. Let's get 20 damn people in the damn stream so we can get this question resolved. All right, see y'all later. I'll be right there.
This is CG Ruthless Sports. I will be brutally honest. Ain't nothing but being brutally honest. Coming at you with another video.
Yo, what's up, guys? Hey, this trade market value is kind of hurting us in the long haul. So the one question is, what's going on with the front office? Like, we're seriously not spending. We're just waiting. We're just holding on to Jimmy Garoppolo. Here's my one question mark. If that's the case, man, let's just keep it 100. If they want to keep Jimmy Garoppolo, then so be it. Don't play this fucking hiding game like, oh, we're going to trade him and all this shit. But if you're going to hold on to him, let the guy take a fucking pay cut for once. It's not like, it's one thing to like get upset about it, but if you're going to keep the guy for one more to end his final year with us, then so be it. But come on, man. Do you really feel like that's the issue? That's not the case. The domino effect just affects the damn draft and all this shit, There's no trade value. If you look at it this way, there is no damn trade value for Jimmy Garoppolo. Who wants to pay $25 million on an injured quarterback that had shoulder surgery? He ain't going to be able to throw the ball until training camp. He ain't going to be medically clear until the next 6 to 8 weeks at least. That's not going to happen, man. That's going to be tough to evaluate. I know getting rid of Jimmy Garoppolo off the books on a trade would be great, but there's no team willing to take that chance. So there's domino effects of why this ain't working. Deshaun Watson going to Cleveland, Carson Wentz going to Washington. You look at all the domino effects of all the moves that's going on, it's really kind of coming down to it. Then you just got the Cleveland Browns making that move for Deshaun Watson. Houston, they don't even seem to want a quarterback at this point. Even with the talent they got, they definitely need a fucking quarterback. But they are so confident in Davis Mills for whatever reason, which I don't blame them. But hey, man, you need to be competitive. You don't see that happening with Houston. I think they're just going to give the kid a chance, which it's fair enough. You got to give somebody a chance to prove himself. So maybe they like what they saw to the kid, so they're definitely not interested in him. And then the fact that the Saints are kicking the tires again with Jameis Winston. It took them so long to finally come into an agreement since they couldn't get the Deshaun Watson trade. So they decided to go back with Jameis Winston. So it was never in the discussion that they wanted Jimmy Garoppolo to begin with. The injuries, all that stuff, the issues. You're not going to get a guy. You're not going to roll the dice and go with a guy with an injured shoulder. That just ain't going to happen, man. And then the fact that There's no offers. Who are the articles? Who are the people offering these kind of stuff? I mean, what do they offer in return for Jimmy Garoppolo? They've been talking rumors about 1 second round pick, 2 second round picks. What kind of shit are they smoking? Like, seriously. If we were offered those kind of draft capitals, we would have just made the move. But if John Lynch and Shanahan think for 1 second that Jimmy is worth multiple draft picks, bro, you are sadly fucking mistaken. You know? You are sadly fucking mistaken. That, dude, nobody wants him. I don't know how many times I got to tell you guys. It's at a point to where maybe you should just keep him for the final year of his contract, take a fucking significant pay cut. If he's not going nowhere, ask him to take a fucking big-ass pay cut. Then he can prove himself, and then he can explore the market next year in addition for another team. He can play on a fucking prove-it contract, finish his final year with us, take a fucking big-ass pay cut, and let Lance sit another year. I don't know. It may not sound like the most popular thing to do, but if this front office doesn't have no intentions to get rid of him, then so be it. It's at a point to where, let's be real, keep it 100. If this front office just wants to keep him for one last year, then just say it. I understand. It's business as usual. It's business. But you're not gonna fool me once, you know? If Jimmy G's is gonna be around, then just say it and then we'll move on with it. Nobody wants him. It's better off that we cut him, but we can't. He has to be medically clear to be cut. That's the way it works here. Because if we cut him, we have to pay him $7.5 million in injury settlement. So that ain't going to work. And we might have to wait till June 1st to cut his ass. So that's going to take a long time. And he's not going to be clear till training camp. Oh, draft day. I don't even know if we're going to be able to get rid of him on draft day because he has to be medically cleared to pass a physical. That's the problem. So I don't know. And the fact I can't even get 20 people watching this damn stream is ridiculous, man. Come on. Show some support. Why am I even wasting my damn time? I'm giving you some damn content consistently, man. And I can't even get 20 people a fucking viewer? What kind of shit is that? And here's my thing. Here's my thing, man. Not enough support from you guys, man. You guys don't even put the time and effort to fucking support what I do. This is what I'm pissed off about. You should appreciate what the fuck I put in this content. I talk it like it is. I speak forward. I speak truth. Some of you guys want the false. You want the hope and all this bullshit. And that's what you want. You want to believe what you want to believe. But I'm giving you fucking truth, whether you like it or not. Maybe the front office is just doing conservative because of this piece of shit. This Paraag Marathe. All he does is he's a cash space type of guy. He's pretty much the one that has final say on contracts and whatever happens. He wants compensation. He wants to make sure it works on both sides, that the Niners don't get screwed financially. So maybe they're just being too conservative, playing too much money ball out there. But at the end of the day, what is it? What does this got to do with the way they do stuff? You know, it's a waste of my time to fucking live stream when you motherfuckers don't even come on my damn shit, man. Why do I have one? I should have more than that. I should have 20 to 30 damn people watching. But you don't see me complain. I work hard for this. But Paraag Marathe, man, I think he's the piece of shit that doesn't have no business, bro. You can talk all your contracts, but you're probably the one weasel guy who's fucking playing conservative shit out here, bro. Maybe there is moves that John Lynch and all of them want to do. Yeah, they are a fucking piece of shit, man. I don't get the point, man. So all this hard work for this? I need more people watching. I need more than that. You know what? I want to do 5 minutes of this, and I'm going to end it because I'm disappointed. I can't even get 20 fucking people watching my shit. So what's the purpose, huh? So I can waste my fucking time to give you news and updates and tell you how it is? What's the purpose, you know? I enjoy it, but you don't want to listen to what I got to say. You want false hope. You want bullshit crap. You want to listen to all the fucking... You want people to sugarcoat shit for you. You need to wake up and realize this is the fucking truth what goes on behind the scenes. Paraag Marathe, I think he's just one of those guys. You know, I think he's just one of those guys for Jed. he saves them financially. Maybe he just wants compensation. Maybe he wants a little bit of everything. Maybe he just wants to make sure we're in good hands. But the problem with this front office, man, if you want to get depth players, that's fine. That's understandable. You want quality backups, of course. But what about getting those guys? What about getting those guys to sign? If it's not about the money, then you need to bring them back. Arden Key, he's already visited the Detroit Lions. So maybe there's some talks that maybe he can sign with the Lions. So we're missing out. We're missing out on getting this guy back. So don't be surprised if he signs with the Detroit Lions, because it's our fucking fault for fucking just sitting on our ass and not doing a fucking thing. That's the way the front office is doing it, man. This is not the way you fucking go to the Super Bowl. You have to make fucking aggressive moves. You're just never going to fucking stay where we're at. We're never going to fucking go further. Until then, this front office doesn't have no fucking instincts, no balls to make some fucking moves. They are going to be the fucking reason why we're never going to fucking be relevant in any other way. You can talk about going to the NFC Championship game and going there. You can talk about going to a Super Bowl and fucking choking the damn thing because we don't have no fucking quality players who can step in and play like fucking starters out there. You want to get some dollar store shit? You want to make sure those are the guys you can depend on when they can't fucking stay healthy and fucking produce when it matters? Yeah, I'm talking truth, man. This fucking front office can't do a fucking thing. They want to fucking sit on their ass. They want to pay their players financially. They want to be cheapskates. They want to be fucking conservatives. You know what? Depth players, that's understandable. You want to get quality backups, that's fine. But sign them, get them over there, and make sure they fucking do their shit right. Yeah, you know what? It is what it is. When I look at quality players, I look at the way they are capable, bro. You need to stop letting those guys go elsewhere to be starters when you can fucking have them as your backups, Guys like Kerry Hyder, sign him right now. He's available. He fits our system. He excelled under Chris Kasarik, but yet we're not going to sign him. I bet you the Jets are going to sign his ass. Arden Key, he might even go to the Lions as we speak. But look at the quality players. Jaquiski Tart, are you serious? He might just sign for whatever reason. But you're letting these guys slip away. This front office just doesn't have the cojones to make moves. They don't. They don't have no fucking cojones to be aggressive. But at the end of the day, man, I should be frustrated at the fact I can't even get 20 people watching this shit. You should look at the fact that I'm the most passionate fan you'll ever see. But you want to fucking watch bull crap and believe what you want to believe? But at the end of the day, this team isn't doing a fucking thing. You want to go all aggressive on special teams? Okay, not a big deal. But what about you go sign some fucking quality players then? You got yourself a cornerback who can start. Yep, that's good. Special teams linebacker, fine. No biggie. It wasn't quite a need, but you went there anyways. But you want to go with a special team safety? Wasn't quite the need, but hey, you want to go with it? Fine. But what I'm trying to say is you got yourself a receiver who's a kick returner. Hey, saves us a trip from having Debo and Ayuk returning kicks. That's a positive sign. But realistically, let's start approaching other stuff. You want to add some more depth? You want to add quality depth? Then you need to go at those players. It doesn't need to be about them betting themselves. It needs to be about signing them and get them over here. That's it. You don't need to convince them. You need to tell them why they should be here. That's how it should be. But you guys want to play this game, huh? This front office should learn how to fucking get these players signed. What's the problem? What's the holdup? It's financially, that's how they are. You need to stop playing that shit. Look at the Rams of what the fuck they're doing. They are going all in. Cap space or not, they don't give a fuck about cap space, and we're fucking being conservative about it. Why are we so fucking conservative? Why are we not doing shit? And don't be surprised if we're not going anywhere this year. The fact that we're the fucking joke of this franchise. Yeah, we went further to the NFC Championship game. Yeah, we want to put that as an accomplishment. Did we go to the Super Bowl? Did we win the motherfucking thing? Hell no. We fucking suck at the end of the day. We let the fucking Rams get that fucking glory and get their fucking second Lombardi. I don't want to hear about, at least we got there. At least we got there. No, we fucking suck. I don't want to hear it. We still fucking suck. This NFC West is going to be tougher, and we still need to fucking improve this fucking team. That's all you can look at is a solid number 4 receiver. That's all you can get. A slot receiver, a guy who returned kicks. That's pretty much the only thing you get out of Ray McCloud. That's it. But at the end of the day, you want to settle for less and finish second or third place? That ain't working with us, bro. We can't be fucking cheap in this damn business, bro. I'd rather go all in on cap space. I'd rather us win a damn Super Bowl for once and then suffer the next 10 years. That's fine. I'm cool with that. At least you get a Super Bowl out of it. We don't, bro. We've been fucking screwed. The last 5 years, you can say we went to a Super Bowl, we lost. We went to an NFC Championship game, we lost. It's not good enough, man. The standards, the expectation is we don't have an aggressive front office. We don't do shit the right way. The way I look at the damn team, they don't have the ability to bring back the standard that we are capable of doing, bro. This franchise is just not the same. It's not the team that was built under Bill Walsh, not the way that was built under George Seifert, not built the way how they had it under Jim Harbaugh. Kyle Shanahan is being too fucking conservative, bro. Why can't you just upgrade the position? Upgrade every bit of your talent. Get better. But you want to pass on talent. You want to keep on letting other teams take them. And you realize that every opportunity we had, you want to play this fucking conservative game. Like a head coach for Kyle Shanahan, bro, you've had only 2 winning seasons. 2 winning seasons. That's all you got to show for. That's all you got to show for. 2 NFC Championship appearances, 1 Super Bowl appearance, and you lost. Your tenure with the 49ers were a lot of downtimes, dude. A lot of downtimes. The expectation of you, man, is you have not been able to finish games when it matters. You stick away from what makes you great, bro. The running game was our strength from the get-go, but you want to take that away. Oh, Deebo Samuel was pretty much making this offense going around, but you abandoned that shit. We choke at the end of the day. We could have won the Super Bowl at the time, but you want to be fucking cute. And you know what, dude? At this point, we look at Kyle Shanahan's success with the 49ers. You look at 2 winning seasons. 2 winning seasons. This offense, you can upgrade a lot of ways of this offense, but Shanahan is such a cheapskate, bro. Do you want this offense to elevate and go further? No, you just don't even look at it that way. You want to build your talent? Okay, but you need to know how to upgrade sometimes. Especially your quarterback, Jimmy Garoppolo, he can only get you so far. Trey Lance, you want to see what this kid can do? That's an upgrade. See, that's an upgrade because you can have this guy throw the ball. You can have him run the ball, do some good play action stuff. And that works well in this offense. The running game, it will work. It doesn't matter who we get at running back because the system, the scheme works. Our receivers, you look at depth pieces, man. If Deebo and Ayuk were injured, okay. That's where we definitely need to improve depth-wise, yeah. Juwan Jennings, he's kind of proven to be a quality starting receiver when it's the opportunity. He can step up. You look at guys like Ray McCloud can be one of those gadget players, but he might be able to step in when injuries come into play. 39 catches last season with the Steelers, solid. You know, he stepped in when it was necessary, so that's a good depth piece. Okay, linebacker injuries, okay. That's why you sign Oren Burks for. You know, he's a special teamers. You definitely got other guys. The depth is stacked, bro. Defensive line, D-tackle. It is a solid depth as far as I like to see in this team. But defensive end, who would step in to complement Nick Bosa? Who would complement Nick Bosa in this situation, man? I'll tell you what. It ain't going to be D4. That guy can't stay healthy. So, realistically, I don't know. D Ford is pretty much holding us back with the cap space we paid him for. You got Samson Ebicom. kind of like an up-and-coming guy, kind of show some flashes here and there, but he doesn't do much. Doesn't give you that consistency. You know, he needs to work on it. Then you got guys like freaking Eric Armstead. You're trying to make him more of a DN, but he's a better inside rusher, if anything else. That's how I look at it. And you kind of realize that talent alone, bro, it's lacking, bro. It's lacking. We're lacking a lot of fucking qualities, bro. In a lot of ways, you definitely need quality players to step in. But here's my one question for you guys. Hear me out. Is it the fact that you guys don't see the way I look at it? The clear picture is this team doesn't seem to have an idea. Like, hey, if you want to be real with us as Niner fans, bro, if this front office is dead serious about trading Jimmy Garoppolo, they could have just made the move already. But no. I think behind the scenes, they are playing this game. I think they just want to play. I think they just want to manipulate the lead and try to see if they can get something more in return. But nobody's going to give up a first-round pick. I don't think they even want to give up a second-round pick anymore because this guy's injured. There's no worth out of it. Do you really think that's what it is, bro? It's not even worth much, man. It's not worth much to fucking invest this guy. He's injured. And the problem is which team is going to fucking invest him for 1 year? You're investing the guy for 1 damn year, and he's coming off of shoulder surgery. So, of course, that's going to be a problem. You have to wait till training camp to get this guy? Would I want to make that investment? Hey, he's a winner, but I got to wait till training camp to get this guy on the field. I don't know. Other teams are kind of concerned about it. Like, look, the Colts, they seem interested in him, but they were very concerned about his shoulder. So they said, nah, we're good. We'll pass. You got teams like the Washington Commanders. They were like saying, nah, I think we're good. Nah, we can't take that chance. We'll go with Carson Wentz. We're good. And Atlanta, they're eating a lot of Matt Ryan's cap space. They're like, we can't afford Jimmy. We'll go with Mariota. We'll sign him cheaper. We're fucked anyways. New Orleans, they're like, I don't know. We'll go with Jameis Winston. Fuck it. That's how it seems like with this front office. That's how they look at it that way. That's how they do it. They do it that way, and it's kind of ridiculous if you think about it. But then you look at teams like the Browns. They're like, oh, man, Deshaun Watson. I want Deshaun Watson. But should I keep Baker Mayfield or should I get Deshaun Watson? They're kind of like 50-50 on that until they made that aggressive move. And when they made that aggressive move and they got him, Baker Mayfield kind of felt left out. So the question is, Carolina is definitely trying to push for Baker Mayfield. Seattle's trying to push for Baker Mayfield. I don't know what's true and false about it, but there's a lot of good possibilities that Baker Mayfield could end up with a team before Jimmy Garoppolo does. You already got signings with other players. Mariota got picked up before Jimmy was even traded. That's pathetic. You're telling me that we should wait? Hey, wait as long as we want and let talents pass by us? Then we're fucked. Yeah, play the waiting game. Guess what? A lot of these quality players that we keep missing out on, they're going to be the biggest difference on teams' successful season, and we're going to have to depend on these other players that haven't done shit. You want to put your money on Debo? Yeah, Debo's worth every bit, if not more. You're going to have to pay this guy. So maybe that makes sense. You got to pay this guy his contract. Nick Bosa, he's going to be expecting a big fat contract. And you're going to expect more players. So you're hoping that some of your depth pieces can step in and produce. That's what you're hoping for if that's the case. But at the end of the day, do you really think that this front office is really kind of thinking a lot ways, bro? This NFC West, you may say Seattle is kind of falling apart in a perspective way. But even if they're at their worst, bro, I still think we may not be able to beat them anyways, bro. You guys may say, "Oh, it's an easy win. We'll beat Seattle like no brainer." I don't think so. We haven't found the ability to fucking beat them when it matters. We need to sweep them. We need to dominate them. We need to sweep them at all times, bro. Can't let them fuckers sweep us. You're out of your damn mind. If you think this team's an easy win, you're out of your fucking mind. That team's going to be fucking competing and pushing hard for opportunities. Bro, they're playing. They're going to play for something, bro. Even if Pete Carroll's not the same coach, these guys are going to play for their fucking heart out there for that team. And while we're fucking taking chances on these players, it may backfire us, it may pay off, but we're fucking risking ourselves with these fucking dumb decisions. So Jimmy Garoppolo's surgery pretty much fucking screwed up everything for us at this point. A sweep, sweep, sweep. I don't think it's going to be a sweep for anybody, bro. I'm just saying, if this team thinks that they're going to sweep Seattle, I don't think it's going to happen, man. If we're going to keep going the cheap approach, we're fucked. I don't give a damn who they got at quarterback, bro. They can have fucking, what's his name? They can have fucking Johnny Manziel and still beat the fuck out of us. But you guys are okay with the fucking cheap-ass bargain players, bro. We need difference makers. You need somebody to complement Debo. You got Ayuk. He's a good route runner. He's a decent receiver. Jennings, he's a quality, solid blocking receiver. But he does good. I like him. But as far as the defense, bro, you could say the secondary is fixed in some ways, but we still need to figure out to add depth, depth pieces. Like, Mosley is a starter, of course. He's proven to be a capable starter caliber. Avery Thomas kind of seems okay. Lenore, he kind of seemed like that one question mark. Like, can he actually step in at the nickel spot? We'll see about it. Ward, for whatever reason, just wasn't that high on the guy. Like, the moment I heard about this guy on our radar, I was like, I don't know about this guy. I don't know. I want a guy that can get some picks, change positions, bro, a game changer. Not some guy who fucking misses up opportunities on getting fucking interceptions, bro. Like, if that's the case, bro, you got yourself a Jaquaski Tart who fucking couldn't even seal the game, bro. I want ball hawkers. I don't give a fuck about them giving up some yards here and there, but if they can get the interceptions when it matters, bro, that's what we need. Game changers. That would be a good option, but it's not going to happen. They're not even consider interested in them. That's how stupid this front office is, dude. It's kind of stupid the way they do stuff here. Like, we should go for these guys, but this front office, they're just going to say, he's a little old. He's injured. I don't know if he's the same. We're going to pass. We'll go for somebody else. We'll go for somebody expensive. Little expensive, but not that much. Little bit of a price that we might overvalue. There's going to be some guys they overvalue. Like Travarius Ward, that guy we just overvalue. But if you look at Pro Football Focus, he gave up the least completion percentage, which kind of makes a difference. But he doesn't have the ball hawk skills. Like, if we need a game on the line, if we need this guy to seal a game-winning interception, it's pretty much crash. It's pretty much crash up the damn drain, bro. We're fucked. Yeah, we got nothing, bro. Ever since they've been playing this fucking hold game, this little hold-up game and this waiting game, bro, there just hasn't been nothing. Like, Jimmy Garoppolo taking that surgery was pretty much the fucking domino effect to start. No team was interested. They just said, nope, we ain't taking no flyer on this guy. So I'm guessing they're going to have to wait till draft day or June 1st. That's the only way you're going to get some updates out of Jimmy Garoppolo. And I tell you what, we're not going to get a fucking thing out of this guy. I mean, if this is the case, if we're going to stick with Jimmy, then he's going to take a fucking fat pay cut. Take a $20 million pay cut. Yeah. Yep. That's what I heard. Mariota signed a 2-year contract with the Atlanta Falcons. Yep. That's the problem with this front office, dude. It kind of frustrates me. You know what? If we're not going to go for the big names, okay. If we're going to go for depth and all those players, then fine. But make some moves. Kerry Hyder, he's out there. He's a system fit guy, you know. Come on, man. And then Arden Key, he's going to Detroit. Do you think the Detroit Lions are going to sign him? It wouldn't surprise me. They definitely need some edge rush help, and they just cut Trey Flowers, bro. They just cut Trey Flowers. So maybe they feel like Arden Key would be the solid guy to replace him. So I'm thinking that's the case. But there's nothing, yeah. Yeah. Texans, Panthers, or Saints. Saints just signed Jameis Winston, so they're pretty much not in the sweepstakes. But we're screwed. But the Texans, they're pretty much they're too high on Davis Mills right now. I don't see nothing going on. I just don't see anything going on with this fucking market, dude. It's stupid. I don't see the point of it, you know? A lot of these fucking Niners content creators, I get how we are. We are a bit frustrated with what's going on. But if Jimmy G isn't going anywhere, then you're going to have to just go with it and take a fucking big-ass pay cut for once. A big pay cut does help us, dude. If he takes a significant, huge amount of pay cut, which I don't think he will, but that would be crazy to even do it, but I don't see no other way he can go. And there's no other team that wants him. I don't even think the Houston Texans want him. As stupid as that franchise is, they don't even want him. They got Davis Mills. Dude, they can just go, they can sign themselves a backup quarterback on the cheap and then go for a Jimmy Garoppolo. I think they like Davis Mills, and I think they're very high on him. So I don't think there's no doubt about it. The Panthers, it's a question mark between Sam Darnold. They did trade a lot of draft capital for Sam Darnold, and that would be pretty stupid for the Panthers to even make another move. So they go from Sam Darnold to Jamie G. It just doesn't make sense, dude. It just doesn't make sense. That to me would be a dumb move in their part. I get that they want to win so bad, but it would fucking divide the locker room. The locker room will be so divided. Like, if the Panthers were to acquire Jimmy G, can you imagine what the locker room would be like since they just made that move for Darnold last year? I'm pretty sure the entire team would just say, damn, is this who we're settling for? Saints re-sign Winston 2 more years. Yep. The Saints have pretty much made the aggressive move. Like, the fact that Saints kind of made the move. Like, they made the actual move, and it's ridiculous. Jameis Winston, they've had this guy for 2 years. He's been around their system. He's very familiar. That, to me, was the most logical sense for the Saints. But they weren't sure about him long term. You know, they signed him for those last 2-year deals, you know, those last 1-year prove-it deals. And they like him. It's kind of like Jameis Winston is that kind of side chick, you know, that side chick that the Saints like so bad that side chick gives him some good, you know what? And then he keeps bringing them back and say, hey, I could settle for you and all that shit. That's what the Saints like about Jameis Winston, that he's a good fucking blower. Like, he knows how to fucking do good for the Saints. And under Sean Payton, Jameis Winston has looked pretty solid, you know? Last season, I think he played about 8 games or something before the ACL tear, and he had the best. So what is it? The best touchdown to interception ratio. Like, he had less interceptions and more touchdowns that previous season before he tore his ACL. So then signing Jameis Winston isn't too bad of a move because you want somebody that you're familiar with. Yeah. All right, John Jay, you predicted. I don't do predictions, but Jimmy G could be traded to a known team for a third or a fourth this year and a fifth, or he will be cut. I don't know, dude. I thought maybe the Colts were in the mix at one point, but dude, I fucking eat my words. I'm sorry that I thought the Indianapolis Colts, bro. It kind of seemed like common sense. It really did seem like common sense for the Colts because, you don't just trade Carson Wentz just to trade him. You trade for the guy you want. And it seemed to me during the combine, they were very interested of Jimmy Garoppolo. And dude, it got me tricked. And then hearing that they were concerned about his shoulder, oh my God, that really killed my prediction confidence right there. So to be honest, I don't know. That's one of the biggest question marks now. I meant to say unknown team. For an unknown team, it would have to come down for them with injuries at quarterback. Like, it can come down to a team that definitely needs a quarterback when it comes down to the injuries. Like maybe their starting quarterback gets injured during preseason and we give them that quarterback. Or do you think it can maybe be the Jets? Or I got a better idea. This may sound crazy, but you said an unknown team, right? This may sound crazy, but hear me out. Do you think that maybe the Philadelphia Eagles might be interested in him? Like, let's think. Jalen Hurts, he's a good quarterback, but do you really think that the Eagles front office is very sold on Jalen Hurts? I don't know if they are. That can be the dark horse right there. And they probably wouldn't have to give up a lot of draft capital for him. And they can definitely open the competition when Jimmy clears up training camp. Can you imagine how that would be? I mean, are the Eagles really confident in Jalen Hurts? Is Howie Roseman really sure about Jalen Hurts being that guy? Because you got him on a cheaper deal because he's a rookie. But you can add in a veteran quarterback to better him, bro. You can get him to elevate himself. But then you're going to pay a guy off the bench? I don't know. Do the Bears seem interested in that? Like maybe the Chicago Bears, maybe they're not really sure about Justin Fields, and maybe they just might pull the trigger for Jimmy G. Those are the X factors right there. You can look at that as a possibility, or you can look at it more like, I don't know, dude. It's one or the other. It's pretty much one or the other. If you think about it, like it plays a factor. I'm not going to lie about it, but it does. It can come down to an unknown team on which one definitely needs a quarterback. But I'm guessing that if Mac Jones were injured, New England could be the unknown team that could definitely make that trade for Jimmy G because he's very familiar with Bill Belichick. That's another X factor. I mean, let's see. It wouldn't surprise me if the Detroit Lions make that move. Like, that would be kind of stupid going from Jimmy to Jared Goff. That would be a dumb move. But like you said, it has to be an unknown team. Houston, that can be a possibility because it depends on how sure they are about Davis Mills. Like, if they're not really confident about him, they can always pick up Jimmy G on a trade and then just let him compete for 1 year. And if they like what they see out of Jimmy G, they can always re-sign him next year. So that can be that bridge quarterback who can potentially be the long-term answer for them, or whatever happens. But I don't think he's going anywhere until otherwise. Like it could be on draft day. At the latest, at the worst case scenario is we cut him in June 1st. And then cutting him in June 1st is pretty much the best way to get away with the cap space. But at the moment, his contract is pretty significant, so it's going to be hard to cut him. And I know a lot of you guys are saying that cutting him would be the best way to go. It can't be. We have to wait until he's medically clear. And if you want more cap space clear, you got to wait till June 1st. And that's when he'll be officially cleared to go to training camp and all that stuff. So, and then June 1st is the deadline too, to where you can cut his guaranteed cap space off too. So that would be the best way to do it. But other than that, that's all I can say. That's all that's been told. But I'm definitely going to have a stream later on. So I'm going to collaborate with Cowboys YouTuber, Cowboys Corner in a bit. But I'm going to give you guys the updates. Let you know that it's just going to be one of those situations. So stay faithful. I'm keeping it 100 with you guys. If this is the case, if we're going to keep Jimmy, then so be it. But get him to take a fucking big ass pay cut. But if there's just no reason, if there's no value for him and they try to get rid of him, then it's understandable, but it's not looking good for us. This market is crashing and burning before our eyes, like the stock market is crashing and burning, like the Great Depression, bro. So it is what it is. But as always, go Niners. See y'all later, and I'll catch y'all later on.